Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jason with RC Off-Road Racing. All right, I just want to share something with you guys. I got a new truggy coming on the way, so kind of making room for some, I'm just kind of wanting to have some electronics to use in it, this is a 6-cell cable ESC, so I was kind of wanting to use this one. Also, this one hasn't been working. Since I tried using a program card to program it. I had one that was meant for a Gecko series, and so now it's acting like it's at low voltage. About 10 to 15 seconds after I pull the trigger, then it goes into low voltage. So another thing, I also was wanting to try out these batteries, just test them, see if how they drive, and they don't seem to have a lot of punch, but because the internal resistance is very high. But once the punch gets going, they seem to be all right, I guess. So anyway, I decided to use this goolrc 120 amp ESC that I don't have a fan on, and I don't intend to put a fan on it. I'm just going to use this to maybe let Erica or Kaylee race with it, maybe in the Mugen here. But so anyway, the initial problem I was having after changing the ESC, I thought it might be because being that the digital switch is broken, that's what I think. I can't program it, because with this program card used to, I would have to hold the digital ESC switch on, have to hold it pushed down, and program it while it's pushed down, because if you just turn it on, it wouldn't enter program mode. And so there's some videos out there about that. Now, since mine's broken, I would assume when you turn it on, that's just like holding the switch, ain't it? It's just like holding the switch on the digital if you leave it on. Because normally when I turn it on, I switch it on and then switch it back off real quick. Otherwise, the motor won't arm, which I'll give you a demonstration of real quick. Let me turn the radio on. Alright, so I'm just going to switch it on. See, the motor won't arm. Now, once I switch it back, this down. Once I switch it back, I lightly pull the trigger. Usually it would arm afterwards, but actually it switched all the way off. So if I do like that, now so in order to switch it on, you gotta hit the switch on and off real quick, because you don't want to hold it connected. It's digital still, even though I've wired to it. It's still just it still works digitally. So anyway, now it's working. It's working good, actually. This motor has always, like, when I hit full throttle, it's like, so it's like almost got like a turbo. I don't know why it does that. I've checked other motors and I haven't noticed it, but let's see if we can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that second little, anyway. Alright, guys, so it's working fine now. It's sensorless. This is a sensored motor with a sensorless ESC. You have to wire you got to wire it up A, B, and C, since it is a sensored motor. Otherwise, you could use it, just wire it however, but you have to do it this way since it's sensored. But the problem I was having, because let me find it, where'd it go? I use this in the Mugen, and this is a Sanwa 3-channel 2.4. This is a FHSS2, which it ain't one of the fastest Sanwas. I got it with the M11X, but the problem that it would have is when it would go, but as soon as you let off the gas, it's like it was instantly braking. And that was, that's just unacceptable. I tried everything I could do. I thought it was the program card. I can't program the CSC, but, I guess it doesn't really need it. The only things that I could really do with it anyway would be to this thing's dirty, guys. So I could set the alright, I could set the low voltage, the alright, I could set the low voltage cutoff, the start modes, max brake force, max reverse force, and neutral range. I mean, that's not really very important stuff for me. I just thought it was something about, initial drag brake that this thing doesn't even seem to have a drag brake setting, but max brake force, I don't know if that would have anything to do with it. Anyway, so maybe it's this program card that doesn't work. I've got a couple other ones laying around somewhere. I haven't been able to find them for a while. So when I find it, I'll check it and see if I can get that program card to work. But anyway, the ultimate problem was just Sanwa receivers and just don't seem to work with these cheaper goolrc. These are self-calibrating ESCs. So you cannot calibrate this ESC. There's nothing to, no button to press. That button on that has no use. This is just a switch from a cheap 120 Cool Sky or Fly Sky or T-Sky or something. And that wire is just cut off. It's just the power, negative and power, so that I can cut the ESC on and off. Another effective way, which, excuse me, I may just take that switch off altogether and just take something like this that's big enough to go across to both of them, and well, okay, it's real simple. All you gotta do is create, contact between the two. There's a little post, very small here, and another one that's very small here. I do have kind of a larger amount of solder there, but that's just because I wanted to, try to get a good glob to where I could get the wires stay. The wires kept wanting to come out. So anyway, this is not my race setup. This is for, my daughter or wife to use, play with, or practice with, or even race it with. And if they get into racing, then I would upgrade their this thing, or maybe get them, whatever kind of buggy that they would be more into. But anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. I think that's all I got for right now. I do have something new coming in the mail. Something big, something huge for the channel. So be looking for that video. Also, I've reached like 635 subscribers. I've noticed that my subscriber count is not showing. So I'm going to turn that back on. I don't know how it got turned off, but it's at 635, and I appreciate every one of you guys. So, I hope to do big things with this channel later. I haven't had much time for it lately, but I do have big plans for it. So, Happy New Year to you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Later.